So now that your business is on autopilot, what would be next? Well, you got to get that discovered, right? Just because you have a business on autopilot doesn't mean it's going to be out there working for you until you get your business discovered. Now, I do got to add something. When you see that automations, if you're not tech savvy, that's okay. You don't have to be. Not in this 5-step process. We actually give you a pre-built system ready to go. You just got to plug and play, and so you can get paid, right? And so now let's get your business discovered. How do you think in today's world would be the quickest way? And I want you guys to put this in the comments. How do you think in today's world would be the quickest way to get your business discovered? Can anybody put that in the chat? I'm curious because I'm going to give you 2 very powerful methods. Yeah, online, social media. Exactly. Okay, we all can agree on that. Matter of fact, let me ask you guys a question. How did you hear about this today? Did you hear about this on social media? Did you hear about it through an email list? How did you hear about this today? I'm curious. My friend, Facebook, social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, social media. Yes. Online community. Yes. There you guys go. You see the power of social media. You guys, this is an introvert's dream come true right here, what you're looking at. Do you guys realize there's a method out there where people can discover you on websites for free? There's actually over 200 classified ads websites where you can actually post ads for free for your business. See, now I'm an introvert. So when I heard this, I was like, let's go, because I'm an introvert. It's an introvert's dream come true. I didn't have to talk to anybody. I didn't have to do any videos. So I would spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads. Okay. And then we also have, you can build an invisible empire, which is a complete faceless marketing strategy plan that you can do. So you don't even have to talk on videos if you don't want to. You guys, there's 5 billion people on social media. You can attract people to you by using social media. So that means you don't got to bother friends and family to make an income. So once you understand the discovery method, step 4 is, well, there's 5 billion people on social media. How do you stop the scroll? How do you get them to want to learn from you? Well, the first thing you need to do is you got to know who your perfect customer is. This is so important, you guys. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. I want you to think of you. I'm going to kind of give you guys a challenge real quick here. I want you to think about you real quick. You get on social media. What stops your scroll? So later on today, when you're hanging out on social media, become aware of what stops your scroll. Is it because it looked familiar? Is it look like it was going to educate you? There was a good hook on it that stopped your scroll. What was it for you? Because see, that's the moment you learn to do that is the moment your income will grow. And so how to stop the scroll, know who your perfect customer is, and you stop the scroll hooks and do what's called a CTA. Matter of fact, put that in the comments because I don't want you to forget this. CTA, it's called a call to action that will drive your potential perfect customers back to your automated system. So imagine you're just posting a few pieces of content a day and that's it. Then you get to go spend the rest of the day with your family, but your CTA and your automated system, your business on autopilot, does the rest of the work for you. That's it. That's the steps. You follow these steps over and over again. And that is all we've done. That is what we've done to be able to learn the skills to make daily pay. So you might be thinking right now, man, this sounds so good, but I don't know anything about promoting products or programs or sales funnel or social media marketing or stop the scroll content. So how do I know who my perfect customer is? How do I get to know all of this? You guys, that's why you need to be part of a community, right? But before we go into about the community, I want you to hear from some people inside the community and how they've implemented these 5 steps and literally what it's done for them. So we are actually going to start with Chriselle. No, let's do Cecilia first. Is that okay? Cecilia, I want to start with you first because I love your story. And then Chriselle, we're going to have you go next, my friend. So Cecilia, I'll let you take it away.
Perfect, perfect. Good evening, all the way from South Africa, Jeffreys Bay, being the dream I've always had for my life. So I'm Cecilia Jacobs, and I'm one of those mummies that was always desperately looking for a way to spend every second I had with my daughter. So I've got 1 child and 2 boys up in heaven, and I'm also a cancer survivor. So when my daughter was born, the thing that was most important for me was time. I tried anything and everything to be around her all the time. So I first started off having my own daycare center and paid about 250,000 Rand in order to study for that, right? I used that for 10 years, and then my daughter was over the age where I got to spend my time with her, and I decided, okay, next venture, nail salon. Biggest mistake I ever did. Not picking on anybody, but that's where I worked the hardest and had the least time with her, but also where I started drowning in debt. So I came across a mum of 6 on TikTok, and she told me how she works 2 hours a day, and I thought, like, wow, wouldn't that be amazing if I could work 2 hours a day and just get my time back to spend it with my daughter, to like really be involved in her life. So when I got started, my biggest aim was to make $550. That's all I needed in South Africa in order to make a real big difference in my life, right? So I plugged into this community and I started learning the skills to work 2 hours online. And literally 6 weeks that it took me before I woke up to the, Celia, you bought a program to learn from, and you need to plug in and learn from it, right? So I got into the perfect customer training, and it completely flipped my life around. So within 4 weeks after that, I hit my first 6 figures as a South African in our currency. 7 months later, I hit my first million as a South African in our currency, all because of the training that I took actively part of inside this community, mastering the 2-hour workflow and really knowing how to attract people to me, asking me for information on what I had to offer instead of me being in a DM on a phone or anything like I used to do with the MLM world, right? And the most amazing thing about this is honestly the change that it has brought to my life. I really now have time to spend with my daughter. I really have, like, you know, the money that is coming in is a great bonus. But let me tell you, the people that I've been able to help so far, the mums that has gotten their time back, the South African millionaires, which is busy rising from this, is amazing. I think we're 4 already, and we've got another 2 that's going to hit it in this month. They're like, I'm this close. But I never expected this, my friend. I never expected this. I can tell you, inside this program, you will get everything you need as a complete beginner to flip your life around. Because for me, I just wanted to make $550 extra a month, right? That's all I could see for myself. But I've been literally hitting it 10K, 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 10K. So you need to listen up to Michelle, because what she's sharing here is gold, and you don't need to have any experience. I mean, when I got started, I didn't know alt from enter. I needed to ask my teenager, hey, how do I get my first video on TikTok? I knew how to consume. I didn't know how to create. So that's me. Thank you for letting me share. It's such an honor. And I hope that you get hope from this, and knowing that if time is what you are looking for, my friend, having that extra 22 hours a day to spend with your family is just, it's everything. It's absolutely everything.
Yeah. And that's priceless, right? That's what's priceless.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, Chriselle, I would love for you to come on here and share. You guys, she's your hope dealer today. When you hear her story, you're going to have so much hope of, no matter the adversity, no matter your current circumstances, this can change your life. So.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Hi, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, so for anyone that don't know me, my name is Christelle and I am from South Africa, and I am so grateful to be here. So I started my journey literally 6 months ago, quite similar to what Cecilia also said, wanting 20,000 Rand a month, because I just lost both my jobs. Wanting 20,000 Rand a month, which is roughly about, oh, what is that? $1,000 that I wanted a month extra. I'm literally at the point where it's like, for May, I've made $16,000 for the month so far. So as a South African, that is absolutely fantastic. So I'd gone from losing 2 jobs at the end of August last year to where I literally couldn't even afford groceries because I had nothing to fall back on. At the age of 46, I had lost everything. Like I said, for 2 months, I couldn't afford groceries. And then I had my beautiful mother that supported me, and she helped me purchase my program. Now, I come from quite a very successful background where I've had a real estate agency that cost me a lot of money to start. It also cost me quite a lot of money to start my 2 other businesses that I've had. Whereas in comparison to this, it was a small, affordable amount, which I have made back 80 times. 80 times. I actually have a gentleman this morning that sent me a message, and he said to me, "You are the reason my family's life will be changed." And I got goosebumps. And then I realized that is why I'm doing this, because there's so many people whose lives get changed by Michelle's training. There's literally not a day that go by that I don't learn something new, because it's forever evolving, it's forever changing. There's always something new. This is changing thousands of people's lives. I went from a complete and utter newbie with digital marketing. I knew nothing about digital marketing. I had no social media following. I had absolutely nothing, but I was coachable. I was willing to learn, and I was never, ever going back to not giving my children food, to not being able to. I was at a point where I was either putting in fuel or buying groceries. I couldn't do both. And now to give my family what they need. My son could go study. My little girl, I can give her what she needs. It's a little surprise here and a little gift there. I'm taking my family on holiday in August for the first time in 12 years. And it's only because of digital marketing. This is what this has done for my life. And especially as a South African earning in dollars, 100% profit, it is. I have never come across anything so beautiful and pure and ethical in my life. And I'm so grateful that I was blessed with this beautiful opportunity. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you so much for sharing. And I love your story because, no matter what you're going on in your life, if you're coachable and consistent, this is possible for you. So thanks so much for giving so many people hope today. I love it.